My childhood sweetheart who promised to marry me the moment I graduated proposed to Camille Willow, my sister, during my graduation ceremony. At that moment, Dennis Malcolm, the most eligible and admired bachelor in Blington City's elite circle, stepped forward and confessed his love for me immediately after my childhood sweetheart's proposal was accepted. For 5 years after our marriage, Dennis showered me with devotion, treating me with such tenderness that it felt as though I were the center of his world. But everything shattered the day I overheard a conversation between him and his close friend, Dennis. Now that Camille's on top, are you really going to keep pretending with Tracy? It doesn't matter, I'll never have Camille. Besides, as long as I'm here, she'll never disrupt Camille's happiness, he answered. The paper notes he held dear, each one carefully preserved, revealed a harsh truth. Each one carried her name, accompanied by heartfelt wishes. May Camille be released from her burdens, may she find peace within herself, may Camille achieve all she dreams of, and may her heart love freely. Camille, we were never meant to be together in this life. I can only hope that in another, we will walk side by side. 5 years of devotion shattered in a single moment of clarity. I crafted a false identity and planned an elaborate drowning to vanish without a trace from this day forward. In this life and all others, we shall never cross paths again. Chapter after. Confirming the final details of my staged death, I ended the call. In 2 days, I would vanish from their lives forever. Just as they all wished, the faint scent of sandalwood drifted in from outside the door. Reflexively, I looked up. It was Dennis Malcolm, my so-called husband. He wrapped me in an embrace, his voice gentle. Who were you talking to just now? Nothing important, just something about the gallery, I said with a smile. Forcing my tone to sound as natural as possible, he lowered his head, planting a soft kiss on the crown of my hair. You've had so much on your plate lately. Tonight, I'll make something light for you, something to settle your stomach. For 5 years of marriage, Dennis had been nothing but tender, indulgent to the point of spoiling me. Everyone said that once Dennis fell in love, it was a devotion that would last a lifetime. I had believed that this was my happiness, but now, I finally understood. This marriage wasn't my happiness, it was his way of protecting Camille. Dennis gently stroked my shoulder and suddenly said, by the way, the Willows are hosting a celebration tomorrow. They're announcing Camille's pregnancy and congratulating her on being selected for the International Art Exhibition. You don't need to go. I'll send a gift and come straight home to be with you. I said, I was thinking I'd attend the exhibition too. He interrupted me, his tone warm yet resolute. You shouldn't. Didn't you always say you wanted a child? This is the perfect time to stay home and rest. Lowering my gaze, I hid the storm brewing within me. All these years, we had never had a child. I used to think it was fate, but now I realized he had never wanted one. The reason he didn't want me at the exhibition was likely the same as before. He didn't want me to be competition standing in Camille's way. He kissed my forehead gently, completely unaware of the depth of the void my heart had fallen into. Your birthday is the day after tomorrow. I've already planned a surprise for you. A surprise? Huh, okay, I replied, my voice calm and collected. I've planned something for my birthday too, so make sure to clear your schedule to be with me. He smiled and nodded. Of course, whatever my darling wants, I'll make it happen. I looked up at him, managing to return his smile. Dennis, you really went all out for the one you truly loved. That night, sleep wouldn't come. I carefully shifted his arm from around me and slipped away. In the process, I knocked over his charm bracelet, the one he always carried with him. Chapter. When I picked up Dennis's charm bracelet, I noticed something unusual about the charms. Under the dim light, I examined them closely and finally saw that each charm was inscribed with a word, Camille. In that moment, I gave up on Dennis entirely. The next morning, I said to Dennis, let's go to the Willow family residence together. His expression froze for a brief second before he regained his